freaking out. Let's give a little life update. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So we have a new car. Hi, Auntie. Go watch the new episode of Pretty Basic. It's actually a really good one. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm loving my makeup today. I feel like I did it way more natural. I don't know, I've been into like more natural eye makeup lately. I don't know why I zoomed in like crazy, to be honest. It didn't even do it justice. I also tried a new lip combo from One Size. It was now I have to find it. Okay, this lip liner in the shade Ride Ready. Lip Snatcher to be exact. And then I use this gloss. Brilliant, I think. But honestly, obsessed. You popped off again, Patrick. I'm like on a roll today, guys. I just filmed a Amazon must-haves for 2023. I know you guys have been requesting it so much. I haven't done one in so long. I definitely have some stuff that I can show you. Some of you guys are gonna know a few of them because obviously you watch the vlogs, but I showed some solid stuff. So if you're excited, let me know in the comments and let me know one of your Amazon must-haves so I can try it out because I too want to shop for Amazon Prime Day, which is today. You know, it's gonna be past by the time you see this, but fuck. Forget anything I just said because obviously Prime's gonna be past too by the time I see the comments that you send, but please send them anyway. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Your favorite part of the vlog. Also, I have exciting news for anyone who likes Health Nut. I don't know if this is something new or I just happened to notice it, but they now will chop your romaine for you. I love me a chopped salad, and it's honestly, like, I didn't think I could love them more, and I'm obsessed. It's the next day. Sorry I didn't vlog that much yesterday. Honestly, I was on such a roll with filming and all that stuff. So, I know you guys love cleaning vlogs. I was going to start cleaning up my vanity because it is so messy. Like, I'm sorry, Alicia, do better. This is a little rough. I feel like I've gotten in such a good rhythm of having filming days and like divvying up my schedule and like my work week, but the days after filming are always this messy. So let's give a little life update while I clean. I have an appointment to get my brows microbladed at 3, so I actually need to leave in like 15 minutes, and normal Alicia would think that's not enough time to clean. Like, I can't do everything I want to do within that time, so why do it? And I'm trying to get better, and I'm like, you know what, Alicia? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You can probably do so much in those 10 minutes. My go-to tripod needs to be close by. Not me doing that less than 10 minutes. This is your sign to set a 10-minute timer and just clean the damn thing. Wow, I'm actually really proud of myself. I meant to talk while I cleaned and then I just got in the zone and didn't even give you guys like an update with everything. So we can do it now. All right, I feel like we haven't done just like a sit down, catch up, mental health check with you guys in a long time. I feel like I talk about things a lot on the podcast. Again, I forget that some of you guys don't listen to the podcast, which is totally fine. However, I will say, the one that just came out today is actually so good. It's such a good episode. We had really good stories. This one's titled, He Got Another Girl Pregnant. And it's like, it's so good. But on the pod specifically, I'm not sure how much on the vlogs, but I've mentioned how I struggle with ADHD and I recently got diagnosed with it, which I feel like it's hard because on TikTok, everyone just self-diagnoses yourself. And it's so easy to like think you have everything, but then to actually have a psychiatrist be like, no, you do have like a lot of symptoms from it is a little validating versus me just self-diagnosing myself. Me and my doctor did decide to try ADHD meds, and I would love to hear your guys' experience. I listened to this podcast by Robbins, and it changed my life. I love her. I also recently shouted out another podcast you guys should listen to, but she had one on ADHD, and oh my god, I was like, this is me to a T. I'll have that episode linked down below because she articulates everything way better than I ever could. But long story short, I did end up trying some meds for ADHD. I don't take them every single day. I'm not gonna say exactly which one I'm on, only because after listening to that podcast, the doctor explains how there's such a difference between boys and girls having ADHD and how they show the symptoms. And a lot of women go undiagnosed, especially like adult women. I might screw up the exact year, but I want to say when they first started doing research about ADHD, it was like in the 70s and they only studied boys. So it's a huge reason why a lot of women go undiagnosed. Again, listen to that podcast. It literally is so much knowledge is in there. Needless to say, I realized a lot of my social anxiety has come from symptoms from my ADHD. So like not being able to hold a conversation, and then I daydream, and then I interrupt Remy on the podcast, or like whatever. It's just, yeah, it's a little frustrating. So I'm starting that journey. I'm a little nervous just because I don't want to be on like 2 different types of medication, but I really, really love my doctor and I'm excited to try this. My biggest thing though is to definitely find a doctor that works for you, that fits for you, because there really are so many doctors who will just prescribe things without really listening to you, and you need someone who listens to you. I have seriously learned so much about myself ever since I started therapy, ever since I had a consultation with a psychiatrist. Like seriously, even just that initial consult has helped my life so much. Just her asking me a shit ton of questions and coming down to realizing like what things I struggle with. And you guys know mental health is really important to me. I know not everyone can afford seeing a psychiatrist. Like even the initial consult is $500 and that can be a lot, but even just starting with therapy can be amazing. That being said, I do want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. I didn't want to put that sponsorship in just a random video. I really wanted it to be tied to like my own mental health journey and stuff, because my biggest thing with doing sponsorships with them is, even though I personally don't use them, I have my own, like I said, therapist. I've used her for years. She's currently on maternity leave. I'm hoping everything's great. So I haven't spoken to her in a little bit. She's seriously changed my life. But anytime I've worked with them, I kind of like these videos being things that I've personally learned in therapy and my own mental health journey, just because again, I'm aware that not everyone can share that. And one of the things that I have honestly learned that's changed my life through therapy, besides, you know, just getting extra help with a psychiatrist, is learning to trust myself. I think with anxiety, I can be in my head and you think a thought, for instance. And of course, because you think it, you think that it's real. I mentioned this on Pretty Basic, but thoughts aren't necessarily real. And especially if you struggle with anxiety, like just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's fact. Like I can have a thought that Remy hates me. You know, maybe she texts me hi and then I start spiraling and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? I must have done something wrong. Is she okay? Da, da, da. Like that's how my mind works sometimes. Also, I'm using Remy as an example, like we're good. Where Katie, my therapist, would sit me down and be like, okay, before you start spiraling, like what can you do to interject that thought? Because that thought's only gonna spiral if you keep feeding it. Like in reality, what's the truth? Do you have proof of any reason why Remy's mad at you, blah, 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 blah. And that has seriously helped me so much, because now when I get a thought, someone doesn't like me, did I annoy them? Do they think I'm weird? I don't know, like what, it always comes with like what other people think of me. That's one of my root things. And therapy has seriously helped me realize that I can cut off those spiraling thoughts. I even saw Tom Holland recently post, what was it? It was a quote that he saw from someone, and it was like, if they don't have my number saved in their phone, they have no reason to have an opinion of me. And I was like, that is so true. Like, why do we give power to people? I don't know. I can talk about this stuff forever. That has seriously changed the game for me, of just getting outside of my head and being able to cut off thoughts, kind of not before they start, but before I start the spiral. So therapy has changed my life. If you're interested in therapy and want to give it a try, I honestly really do recommend BetterHelp. I have multiple friends. I think there's like 4 of my actual really close friends who use it or have used it. And my favorite part is you can change your therapist at any time. You don't need to have a reason. You can even do it out of the comfort of your home, on your phone. You don't even have to go in person. And honestly, finding a therapist is like dating. You have to find someone who like not only just gets you, like where you click, where you understand each other. Maybe they even are specialized in things that you're struggling with. For instance, for me, I needed to find someone who really worked well with people who had anxiety. Also, if you want 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, you can use my link. I will have it in the description box. It's just betterhelp.com/AlishaMarieVlogs. I love you guys. I hope that you learned something from my set. I don't know. Sometimes I can ramble and it's just a hot mess, but I love you and I will see you in 2 seconds when I go get my brows microbladed. Also, Rosie got her hair done. Look how cute she looks. Yeah. Did you get your hair done? Did they give you a cute little bandana? All right, we just got to my appointment. I made sure to bring headphones because it can take like 2 hours or so. It's my least favorite thing to do, but I know in a week I'm gonna be so happy that I did it, especially now that I have like red hair. I just feel like my brows look a little too ashy, so I would love for them to have a little bit more of a warm tone. Wait, I'll zoom in. Here's the before. Okay, I got them done last year, so there's still some here, but it's just faded a lot. Okay, wish me luck. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my new brows. Honestly, I'm gonna zoom in. Let me know if this is a little too much for y'all. This is the after. It looks like I actually did them. You can tell it's like super red. She basically went with like a tiny little blade. Like I feel like it's genuinely a tattoo. Unfortunately, it's only gonna get worse before it gets better. The next few days, they're gonna scab and get like really dark and intense. I'm not supposed to sweat or anything. And then in 6 or 8 weeks, I have to get a touch up and go through another week process, and then we're golden. Again, I knew if I keep putting it off, I'm gonna be so glad if I just start the process. So yeah, that is what they currently look like. Honestly, I personally think it's worth every penny. Just make sure you go to someone who's good and knows what they're doing. A tip also is, because I have oily skin, she recommends dry healing. So just little note for y'all if you ever do it, versus putting on like a cream or something, because she says it can like smudge a lot better. Like the color will last longer if I don't do anything, because I have oily skin, where if you have dry skin, you need to like apply an ointment to it like multiple times a day. So anyways, those are the brows. I'm not that hungry, but it is only 5:30 and I have no groceries, so I'm debating going to the store, or I'm debating ordering some groceries from the store, or maybe Ashley said she was gonna come over later. Maybe she'll be nice enough to swing by the store and grab a few things for me. Also, speaking of Ashley, her and I really want to do a house swap, and I've been trying, as you know, through the main channel, I've been doing a lot of like decor and stuff, and in my head I'm waiting for that to be mostly done. It doesn't have to be fully done. That's what I'm waiting for, and then her and I can do a little house swap. That's something we've wanted to do the second since she moved out, so really excited for that. Also, speaking of room decor, we got a delivery. I ordered 2 rugs from Ruggable. I'm really excited for this one. Yes, it's green. I think I'm gonna put this one. I got this one to put in the glam room because I feel like we just need some color in there. I thought that was fun. This one's like a gray one, and in person, it definitely feel like there's a little bit of a blue tint, and I can't tell if it's just the lighting right here or I don't know. What are you doing? This is why I keep having to get new rugs, honey. This is her telling me that she's Hungry. Honey, Rosie, what are you trying to tell me? So hoping I like this one. If not, I'm gonna exchange it, only because I just don't want it to look too blue. And then there's one more coming I'm really excited for, because I'm pretty sure that one's for the living room. I think this one was supposed to be for my bedroom. To be honest, I don't know. Also, this entryway still needs some art on it. I have inspo. We just need to do it. But I have the inspo. Also, I need to move that plant over a little bit, but it's coming together.
Hello, ladies.
Howdy.
Hello.
Joe's on third.
Joe's on third, baby.
Hello. You can stay. Hi, Auntie. Hi,
Best thing ever.
Here she is. Hi, Auntie.
I know you're not camera shy.
Hi, there she is.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I'd love to say that we are friends who, you know, have lunch dates all the time like this.
We should.
We really should.
Yeah.
But no, Rem was like, hey, I'm at Jones. You should come. And I was like, oh my God, Murph's over. This is perfect. So we crashed their lunch.
I love it.
I love it so
I wasn't
much.
expecting you to come. I was just gonna go to your house.
We got.
She said that's fine.
You're making fun of me.
Show is about to begin.
We got the Chinese chicken salad with grilled chicken.
Alicia said anyways, back to my vlog, bitches. Shut the fuck up.
This looks like a great matcha. The color of this, wow. What did we all get?
I got iced latte oat milk, my huge.
Cold brew almond milk.
Iced matcha Americano with almond milk and honey, and it's basically a latte. It's so good. Update, I'm very glad I went with the matcha.
What do we think about the signs? They're cool.
I love them.
I feel like it's like giving very Euro boy.
No, I love them. We came into this little store because Ashley wanted to do some shopping. This one? That's so cute.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that one because you can put two.
2 in 1.
Yeah, I like that, or I like the big one.
Candle.
Murph and I are matching unintentionally. Did we plan this? No. Did we
No.
love it? Yes.
Light denim and wife beaters, wife pleasers. I should
Wife
say.
pleasers, I like that.
Yeah, much better. We please our wives in this house.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really hard for me not to buy a plant because y'all know I've been on my green thumb plant game. I have to make sure I can still keep the ones I have alive before I buy too many. Also, she looks so pretty!
Dead.
Oh my god.
Obsessed.
I need this.
You need it.
I need it. You guys, I'm freaking out.
So nice. I'm obsessed.
You may notice that I'm in a new car.
I've never felt luxury like this before in my life.
Yeah.
I love the sunroof. So we have a new car. This one's technically a loaner for the weekend. but we're debating because my lease is up in a month.
I can't believe that. I feel like you just got that car.
It was 2020, and I remember thinking, oh my god, 3 years from now it's gonna be 2023. That's so far from now, and it's already here.
Yeah.
All right, update. We dropped Murph off at the house because he wanted to swim. Ashley had a few more errands that she wanted to do, so I came along.
Be my chauffeur in the nicest car I've ever been
I did offer to drive, and I never offer to drive.
It's a big deal. Saying a lot.
No, it's a huge deal. So basically, my car lease is actually up in a month, which I already said. Long story short, the dealership was like, you should just try this car for the weekend. So for free, they're letting me borrow this all weekend, and I'm so excited. I feel like we gotta do a full car tour situation. Look at that sexy. Damn, baby, you looking good.
This sunroof is insane. Like, I love my sunroof, you know? This is like my sunroof times 100.
I have to say, it is burning hot. You could probably tell I'm like sweating. This is what she looks like. Also, this one has Apple CarPlay. Mine doesn't. That's like the biggest thing that people are so blown away by.
It's so stupid.
It sucks. I'm like, oh. What the hell? Those are so sick.
And they're like soft and velvety on the inside. Like, this looks like something like a designer purse would have.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, this is a stupidly nice, beautiful, expensive luxury car. I always pictured getting something a lot cheaper for my next one, unless I can get like a stupid good deal. Doubt I would get this exact car, but it's really nice seeing that I actually do like having a bigger car. I mean, I knew I would like a bigger car because my car right now, there's just no room for anything, barely even luggage. Like when TK and I went to her birthday trip, we could like barely each fit a carry-on and one bag, like barely. So it would be nice to actually have room for like snowboard if I want to go snowboarding or like.
Yeah, I never thought I would want a big car either, and then I got a big car, and it's crazy how like immediately I loved sitting up high. I loved being able to like look down at cars. I just felt safer, bigger.
In my head, I'm gonna have like a bigger mom car one day, so why rush it?
I feel like if you sign like a 2-year lease on a smaller car, who knows where you'll be in 3 years.
So what if I get knocked up and then I have a kid next? I'm just kidding.
Huge possibility.
There is a possibility. Okay, air's going on. I'm so sorry. Update. It is much later, and thank God it is much cooler. We were dripping earlier. It was bad.
100 today.
How does it go from being 60 degrees for 4 or 5 months and then overnight 100 degrees? Insanity. But Sexy Lexi's here.
Hello, everyone.
We are doing a hot girl walk, and we are walking. It's actually a really far walk. We're walking over to Air One to get dinner. This is our second time doing this.
Yes, we're getting our steps in.
We're getting our steps in, and honestly, like, it's nice because there's a reward at the end. So I'm like, ooh, what do I want to get? Okay, major plot twist. We decided on Takaya instead of Air One.
Thanks for being flexible.
No, I love this. We got a pineapple protein bowl. We got the fruit. If you have not had the fruit from Takaya, it's so good because they have tahini on it. And oh my God, you have to try it. It's so good.
I got a chicken and quinoa bowl. That's not the real name for it, but this is the star of the show. I haven't had a Chopo Chico in like 2 years.
Also, side note, sorry if my vlogs have looked a little weird lately because I was looking at my camera lately and I'm like, my camera's weird, my lighting's weird. And I realized I had a different setting on. So yeah, that sucks. I don't know how long it's been that way. It's probably been that way for like a hot minute. Also, we met the sweetest viewer. Her name is Mia. Shout out Mia. Oh my God, the cauliflower rice too is so good. Have you had it? Uh-huh. Okay, I was like, wait, you had it, right?
Yeah, a bunch of them.
I should have got lettuce. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but solid 8. Also, I've never gotten the grilled pineapple before. Hey guys, what's up? So, currently editing and getting some computer work done. So, I figured I would end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you so much. And don't forget to, subscribe if you're not. Hopefully you all are. But I'll see you guys soon with a new video. Love you, bye. Mwah.
He got bitches, he got bitches, he got bitches.